Hello, kumusta kayo? My name is Yuri and welcome to Guides to Brushes 101. So for today's video, I'm going to teach you the basics of using brush to do your makeup, and I will also teach you how to do this makeup look using the brushes that I got. Stay tuned to find out. So before we start, I would just like to clarify that the way you use your brushes is completely arbitrary, meaning you can do whatever the hell you want with it. So first, for the foundation, we're going to use this round flat brush from Elena Minerals to buff and blend our foundation. I just find it really nice for blending the foundation into the skin because it doesn't leave any marks or those like lines when you blend your foundation into your skin. So yeah, it's a nice brush. Another brush that I can recommend are those flat tip kabuki brush that are nice and dense because they will help you blend the product easily onto your skin without leaving any marks. And after this, we're going to use a blender to go over that foundation to make sure everything is nice and smooth. For the concealer, we're just going to put it in the back of our hand, and using a flat tip brush, we're going to strategically place it on places where we want to highlight and also cover. And now we're going to take this small packing brush from Kind Beauty. This is for eyeshadows, but I love to use it for concealer and to go over the places where I would put my concealer on and then just blend it with the beauty blender. And then whatever is left on the sponge, we're just going to put it on our lids to act as a primer. Now to set our face, we're going to use this small powder brush from Kind Beauty as well. This is used for like highlight, but I personally love to use it for setting my face with powder because it has such a nice shape to it. It has just the right size and it fits in my T-zone perfectly. But also, you can use this big fluffy brush from Kind Beauty to set your face. I like to use it to sweep any fallouts from my eyeshadows, but it will work just fine. And for contour, I love to use like a slanted brush. This is from Kind Beauty. It has such a nice shape. I think it fits the hollows of my cheeks just well, and also blending the contour powder and also the cream contour, it does the job just fine. Now what I like to do is I first place the product to the areas where I'd like to give more definition or bring shadows, and then I'll blend it afterwards. Also, comment below if you want to have a tutorial about how to properly place your contours based on the shape of your face. So yeah, just let me know. Now I'm just going over that contour to blend it with my foundation. For the blush, you can use this if you have like a powder blush, but since I'm using a cream blush, we can just use that contour brush that we used earlier to blend the blush. So what I like to do is I first put it in the back of my hand and then I'll blend it onto the cheeks. This is because I try to be careful not to overdo the blush because it can really make or break your look. So I'm just blending it over with the sponge to blend it with the rest of my makeup. And now for highlight, typically we use something like a fan brush or the brush that I showed you earlier to put my powder on. But what I like to do is I use the blush brush from the Kind Beauty because it distributes the product just well. So I place it on the high points of my cheeks, and also my forehead, my chin, and then I blend it onto the blush that we placed earlier to give my face a nice glow. Now for my nose contour, I'll use the slanted brush from Kind Beauty as well to strategically place the contour on my nose, and then I'll also use it to blend it. So what I'm doing now is I'm just placing it on the places where I want to kind of push back in space, and then just blend over that, but not too far from where I placed it, to kind of give it a more defined shape, just like I want it to be. So my camera stopped filming, but what I'm doing now is I am using this blending brush also from KineBeauty to put my transition shades on my lids, and I'm using this packing brush to place this nice orange shade from the Vice Cosmetic palette XBT21. I'm just putting it all over the lid. And now, using that same blending brush but this time with no excess product, we are going to go over that and make sure that there are no harsh lines. Now for the shimmer shade, I am going to use this flat brush from KineBeauty as well, and I'm going to use this pink shimmery shade to go on my lids, but not too much that it covers your whole lids. Just leave a space there for like the orange shade that we used earlier. And take that same blending brush and just kind of blend over that as well, making sure there are no harsh lines between the shimmer shade and the transition shade. Now taking that same packing brush and with that same orangey color, we are going to place that again on the remaining 1/3 of our lids and blend over that with the same blending brush. After that, we're going to take the colors that we used on our lids and put it on our lower lash line and make sure our upper and lower eyes are cohesive. And then blend over that with the same transition shade that we used earlier. So now I'm just going to finish the rest of my makeup and I'll come back to you later. And voila, this is the finished look. So what do you guys think? Comment down below. And also, I use this angled brush to line my eyes. If you have pomades, you can also use this for the brows. And I use a spoolie to brush up my brows and just use an eyebrow pencil from Easy & Co. and also their brow gel. And that's it. If you're interested in the products that I use, I will link them in the description box below. And that's it, guys. This is how you do the makeup look. So if you learned anything from this video, please like this video, comment and subscribe. Share to your friends who still doesn't know how to use their brushes, so you know they get this glam. And thank you for watching. Bye!